Hey guys, good morning. Should I say good afternoon? I've been up since 5 a.m. Sheep ellage. I didn't want to start a stream early. I just went for a long walk. Been pushing myself lately with exercise. Done 20 kilometers a day and then total 50 kilometers in the last 3 days. So we're here with more Bell Brothers, long game peasant militia. Hesitation. Hey Frack. Yeah, my brother works at the other side of the city, so decided, you know, to visit him there for lunch and then walk back home. And I walked like for 2 hours already. Hey freaks. So I think we wanted to clear this for the heads. I think there were brigands here. $16. The server looked at me weird, commented weird when I said 5 pieces of meat. I don't think these boomers are up to date with new science and diet and shit. 5 pieces of meat. I had to pay double. It's like a double meal because it was 5 pieces of meat. 5 meat. Hold on. That doesn't even look like a lot, right? I don't like the face I'm making in this picture. There you go. Does it look like a lot of meat? It was maybe like a half a kilo of meat. Their faces like I'm just like... I don't like looking at the camera. I just like to like it more natural, but I don't get a weird face like that. But what can you do? Sometimes you do weird face. I was making some, you know, red name faces in the mirror earlier. I should have made a picture like that. It was like cooked beef. I shaved my head, yes. I went to a Arab barber shop and I shaved my head. The guy was really good with his hands. This is the first time I've ever been in a barber shop. He didn't speak much Croatian, and I don't think he understood much English, but I managed to shave my head. Shaved my, you know, when they put all the hair between the eyes and the cheek, hair in the nose, hair in the ears, the whole package. My face is so smooth right now. Baby face ellage. And what happened when you cut all the hair, right? My hair was getting uneven because of you know, amateur you know, hair stuff. I was always cutting it at home. My sister-in-law helping, but I felt like I had like half a bald head, and in that bald area was like a bunch of hairs. You know, one like single hairs looking like a bunch of little antennas. So it was time. They're using some different equipment these days. They're like 2 different machines. There's some kind of like almost like some kind of massaging machine. One that gets all the hair out, and then they start shaving. Never seen anything like it. So this long walk I did today, I have all, you know, the apps that count time, and I actually managed to get to my brother's place 15 minutes faster than I was able to get 2 months ago. 15 minutes faster, all walking. And I have to tell you guys, I'm already ready for another 10-kilometer walk. It's like my recovery time almost instant these days. I don't know if it's like the protein drinks I drink or it's because I just get used to it. It used to take me the rest of the day to recover. I was ready next day, but I've been pushing hard this month, and my recovery is getting much better, much faster. I'm started drinking this milk protein drinks, like 50 gram of protein in a half-liter bottle. Tastes good as well, and it looks like it helps a lot with recovery when I'm walking a lot. What the hell is this hill here? It's almost like a base here. When you attacking brigands in a base like this, you can eat a lot of projectiles before you get to them. Apparently, a healthy amount of weight loss is 2 to 4 kilograms a month. But I don't think anybody takes into account if somebody's gonna walk like 50 to 80 kilometers a week, and it's like not just casual walking. I'm talking about 5 to 7 kilometers an hour. I've been losing over 5 kilos a month in the last 2 months. But I've been pretty much all the meta for fat burning with intermittent fasting. So I guess getting good results. I'm on 106 kilos right now, so I still have a good 26 kilos extra, so I'm still overweight. But I'm going to get 80 kilos, and I'm trying to get a fit stomach after that. That'll be interesting. Because my brother is fit, you know, he moves a lot, and when you look at his stomach, you can definitely see some weight on it. It's not like flat stomach, but he eats a lot of shit, you know, like a lot of garbage, snacks, all kinds of candy, crisps, drinks, alcohol, and stuff like that. So even a fit person like that has a little bit of a stomach, you know, showing. Maybe you're losing 1 to 5 kilos of fat while gaining muscle. Well, I do have a lot of fat to lose, and I'm fat adapted, so I'm easy to lose fat right now, I think. Okay. But once you get going, the weight just starts going. Like, if you're like overweight and you feel like somebody tells you you can only lose like 1 to 2 kilos a month after initial big water loss. Like first month you can lose like up 10 kilos easy, but that's gonna be mostly water and what food you have in your, you know, bowels and whatnot. And after that, you know, I feel like every kilo like feels so much better. But you know, when you tell somebody who has like 130, 140 kilos, they can only lose like 2 kilos a month, it's like discouraging. Because, you know, what they don't see, they want to lose it now. But you can't lose anything now. You gain this weight over a long time, you're gonna have to spend a long time to lose it. And a healthy way to lose weight is when you're not hungry, and you can't lose too much weight because your skin has to tighten at the same time. So it's a kind of like a balance. So even if you lose like half a kilo, if you gain a half a kilo a week, you know, some weeks I gained weight, and when I see myself in the mirror, I was thinner. My clothes were bigger. So gaining muscle in the long term is gonna even give you a more value. If you have more muscle, you can eat more. I mean, a lot of people enjoy eating, so if you get more muscle, you might even be able to love to eat more crap in the future. I took my first bike ride and my legs are destroyed. Man, you overdid it. You overdid it. You have to start really small. If you are barely moving, start very slow. I wouldn't even recommend bike first. Just start with some walking, like 4 kilometers an hour for an hour. Start with that. 2 weeks later, then start increasing. It is. It's kind of crazy that we are living in a part of human society when walking has become an exercise, especially if you're walking over 5 kilometers. I tried some running today, and I can start running. I can start running, but I'm sticking. It's not going to be like aerobic exercise. It's gonna be above that because my heart rate increases much more.
Oh my god!
But I'm at the 106 kilos and I can start running already. If you're overweight, running is really not the way to go. But I'm starting to feel like in my step, you know, like I can do it. I can start running, and I tried it today, and I can start running. Can't run for long, but I can start doing it. I prefer walking like close to 7 kilometers an hour than running with my weight. I should visit. So there is one leader there and has a reinforced Milhauberg. What was the point at which you decided to change things? Well, I had inflammation in my left arm. It was killing my keyboard arm. It felt like my bone was broken. I was really overweight and depressed. So after COVID, I decided, you know, I'm gonna do a health change next year.
Oh my god! Have you seen that shit?
You know, it was the usual behavior, you know, like you're feasting, you know, like getting fast food, you're overeating carbs, and they're like, oh man, I'm so full, and then you feel a little bit guilty, like tomorrow I'm gonna start eating better, healthier, tomorrow, the next day, the next feast, tomorrow. And about 4 years later, yeah, I got to 146 kilos, I got COVID, I dropped to 139 during COVID, and the new year started, I made a resolution to lose weight, and I've been stuck since with it. And it's the new age. It's the new age for sure. Remember, guys, when my arm was killing me, the left arm? It felt like my bone was broken between the elbow and the wrist. I have had zero pain in wrist and left arm since I dropped carbs and lost weight. It used to just be around the wrist, but then it spread, you know, between the wrist and the elbow, and it felt like my bone was broken in the arm. And it was super uncomfortable in bed. My feet were starting to get all swollen, lots of broken capillaries, my spider veins started growing. Can't live like that. Sitting already is pretty bad for you. Every day, sitting with no exercise is really bad for you. Arshman, it's all going great. As you can see, the guys are geared. I'm going to unlock the 5th retinue. And I'm gonna start exploring now with the cook and the lookout. It taken like 3 months of exercise to start feeling real progress and like big body changes. Initially, this was just the mood, mental side of things, and it was rough in the first month moving like that. But now it's getting easier and easier, and I'm starting to change, you know, get physical changes in the body, like not only visible but performance-wise. Usually takes about 100 days to see a significant change in the body. Somebody said that, I'm not sure how, but I was one of the doctors on YouTube, so about 100 days. So after 100 days, you'll notice big changes. Habits can change faster. It like takes like 3 weeks to change a habit. So you gotta make it a habit first. But the real changes to the body will take about 3 months. But when you look at it, even if you just lose half a kilo a month, 10 months later, that's still 5 kilos. For most people, if they don't gain any weight in 10 months, is huge these days. But losing 5 kilos in 10 months is like a miracle or some shit these days. I feel like everybody always around people who lose weight, they like, you know, they can't believe that somebody's changed like that. It's like, you know, it's like they almost get the feeling like they can do it themselves, right? Hey, Eltron. You lost 9 kilos in the last 3 months. That's excellent. I also treated it almost like a game. I got the app that tracks my stats. I got a cheap smartwatch to track my stats. And just treated it like a very long domination legendary campaign. I've been trying different foods, different periods of eating, different forms of intermittent fasting, and you know, see what works. You know, I've been absorbed like 1 million of knowledge in the last 7 months regarding nutrition, and applied what suits me the best. It almost feels like a game, except you know it's a long game. It's like one of those CA victory conditions for a long campaign. Get 17 capitals and shit. Like today, 20 kilometers, and I'm not even that sore. A little bit, but I could walk another 10 easily. So that's already a huge difference. And I should not be walking that much with my weight. It's kind of too much stress in a single day. Josh says, down 15 kilos in the last 12 months, 6-pack is starting to come out now, we're all going to make it. 6-pack? Damn! That's like an impressive area. There's no, you know, from everything I heard and read in the last 7 months, showing muscles on your stomach, that's the most difficult thing. To get there and to keep it. Also, I did check some videos, Judge, and some of them actually saying that some people can't really fast for too long because they might be prone to migraines. So you did mention something regarding that, Judge, so you're probably prone to that. So fasting might not be for you. But you can always exercise more, right? Shame for no autophagy, though. Autophagy? My legs are very muscular. They had to be, because, you know, it's been carrying me for 3 decades. You're doing intermittent fasting 16-8 cycle. It was a chore to get into initially. You know, these some days I'm not even hungry. I'm forcing myself to eat for the nutrients. I do currently 20 and 4 cycle. 20 hours of fasting, not eating, and 4 hours of eating. Although I do most of my eating within 2 hours. So I try to eat only once a day, in a like a shorter window. But getting that much food in one window, it's tough. So sometimes I do it in 2. Because you know, when I do a lot of exercise and I feel like burned out, then I after 20 hours of fasting, I break a fast with a milk protein drink. This has been happening like last week, and I feel like so much better and almost fully sated, like I don't even need to eat. I know they say that if you're not hungry, don't eat. But I think if I do that, I'll be losing over 8 kilos a month, and I think I like that. I would get too much loose skin, I think. Yeah. Well, the people who don't eat the first meal in the day, which they call breakfast, but breakfast is when you break the fast, are usually the healthiest people. And this is how my brother built the metabolism he has. He never eats breakfast. 8 kilograms a month can be healthy, yes. That's why I eat, you know, even if I'm not hungry, even after I haven't eaten over 20 hours. Because, you know, I can walk over 1,000 calories a day. And one shake, that protein shake, is like 300 calories. It's nothing. So, and then I had to do like a 12 to 1800 calories meal, and it's tough sometimes because I lost my appetite. I lost appetite. I'm never really hungry anymore. I just feel like you know, I want to eat out of habit or a little bit pleasure. If I want to eat like a skyr with you know, strawberry flavor, so I eat a healthy yogurt with a little bit, you know, pleasure with it. Also, guys, if you like yogurts, if you never tried skyr, the Icelandic yogurt, highly recommend. It's better than even Greek yogurt, although Greek yogurt is amazing too. Although if you never had really like a lot of protein in short time, be warned, you might get diarrhea. Like the first few times I was getting like shit ton of protein in a short time, I was getting diarrhea, but it passed after a few days. Now it's like water. That doesn't bother me anymore. But these drinks have like 50 grams of protein, and it might give you diarrhea initially. If you never had such stuff. Skyr also has a lot of protein in small amounts. You can get like 55 grams of protein in a half a kilo of skyr. So it might upset your digestion, but you'll get used to it fast. At least it happened to me. Well, the funny thing is, Archmagnans, you know, when you eat something, this energy will not be available to you for a long time. So it doesn't work how you think it works. You'll get some of it if it's like you know, like if it's like a high sugar food, you can get some of it. But most of that food you eat, that energy will become available later. So the energy you have when you wake up is mostly the energy you acquired probably the day before. Because food will stay in your stomach for a few hours, and then in the rest of the system for, it could be another up to 30 hours. So it's mostly the reason why I eat in the morning. It's like a habit. And if you think you're getting energy, it's you know, it's because you taught your body that, you know, you're gonna think that it gets energy. But if you exercise a lot and if you're fit, you can eat 3 meals a day, no problem. But if you're fat, you know, breakfast is not, you know, the first meal like that is not ideal, because, you know, then you're sleeping, you're fasting, and then if you eat in the morning, you interrupt the best part. And if you can manage another like 5-6 hours, then you're gonna start losing that fat that your body stored for later. But if you eat all the time, that fat that gets stored will never get used. Yeah, if you don't have any fat, you can eat multiple times a day. Especially if you're going to need it for like exercise. Not just regular, but, you know, like 4-hour exercise I did today. What I noticed with this, the protein drinks, the protein milk drink, my recovery is much easier next day. It's almost like I didn't have enough protein, you know. It's like in Croatia they recommend like 50 grams of protein a day. That makes no sense to me, because, you know, not everybody's the same. So why they recommend 50 grams? Maybe for couch potatoes, 50 grams a day. It almost looks like, to me, the body needs over 100 grams of protein a day, and it's like not all protein is the same. So you're barely getting any maintenance, your building blocks, and you can't really build anything more than that if you don't have enough protein. So better get a little bit extra than barely enough. Yeah, 1 gram for 1 kilo, and they recommend like 50 grams a day here. It's kind of crazy how behind nutrition is with the rest of the medicine. It's just insane. Fat phobia still prevails as well. It'll probably change the next 10 years, but yeah. I tried to explain a couple of these things to some people, especially my mother, who's pretty much still stuck in the 80s. She still thinks, you know, like, you know, the fat is bad. Meanwhile, you know, it's hard to explain to people with how the body creates fat. It's mostly from sugar, right? Because you can use it immediately. So if it's at least 1 gram per kilogram, so you're saying that I would need to have like 106 grams of a day. What about not all protein is the same? Like the amino acid chain from like eggs are way different than ones from like plant. Since I started keto and dropped all sugar, I was like changed a completely different person. Sugar is not only addictive, but it promotes really bad eating behavior regarding pleasure and reward. And you don't really think about it until you stop this addiction cycle. How much have you lost so far? Last year I was at my heaviest before COVID, 146 kilograms. During that I lost 7 kilos. And then at the start of this year I was at 139. And I'm now 106. It doesn't mean you can have sugary stuff. You can have, but moderation is the key. You can have treats, but if you make it like a daily thing, it's horrible for your mentality and your physique. My goal is to get to 80 kilograms, which is apparently my ideal weight. Once I get there, I'll see what I can do about my stomach. Regarding, you know, making it fitter. I'm 178. about 178. I started the month, my nephew wants to go to Domino's like once a month, and the last 2 months we started the month, first of the month, with a Domino pizza. See, you can have a pizza, but I also started a month with a 2 to 3 days fast for, you know, autophagy, and I lose weight at the beginning of every month, like drastic loss of weight, nearly up to 2 kilograms because of that fast. I eat burek like once a week, once every 2 weeks. Burek and that Domino pizza is probably the worst thing I eat. Bal says I'm at 91 kilograms. Yeah, you're slightly overweight. But you have like a good setup to get the good body from 91 before it gets any worse. Frax says I started at 138 since New Year and I'm 124. That's amazing. But I'm pushing myself, you know. I do all the try to do all this stuff, all the meta stuff to burn fat, like drinking green tea before exercise, drinking green tea later. I drink coffee in between as well. Then I do the low carb next to keto diet. Intermittent fasting to the, you know, almost 1 meal a day, and I walk a lot. And since this month, this walking has turned into something more. It's almost like getting close to running, but it's over 6 kilometers an hour now if I, you know, just focus on it. Because, you know, the regular walking in the last 2 months, it doesn't work for me anymore. I don't even sweat anymore. Hey, Colin. So I'm not just doing basic stuff. I'm just I'm trying to do it like for quicker results. I have big meals. I'm never hungry. I mean, if you drop sugar, you're never gonna be hungry. Sugar makes you hungry. So if you drop carbs, you're not gonna be hungry. It's gonna take a while to get used to it, but yeah, I'm eating out of habits. I still eat. I eat dark chocolate. Usually over 80% cocoa. The one I eat has over 30 grams of fiber as well, because, you know, chocolate is rich in nutrients, especially the good ones. And I sometimes eat fruit. Sometimes. Mostly like berries, but sometimes other stuff like apricots or peaches. This guy got hit someone in the head. Because, you know, if you're really overweight and you start losing weight, you've been using big weights. Like, just imagine you've been using big weights, and then you lose a lot of weight. Your weight loss will slow down. Your body will adjust to the new regime, and at that point you need to do more to keep up the weight loss. And it also depends on different people. You know, you might have like a stubborn body, genes, or hormones. Hormones are the most important thing about with losing weight, so it might take you longer you know, to start losing weight. It's like, it feels like every time there's a battle, when you're fighting an enemy on the hill, you're always getting punished. Now, this game is just a constant reminder how worse Total War has gotten over the years. Because high ground is supposed to be something really strong, and it doesn't feel like this in Warhammer series anymore. Medieval 2, for example, the high ground was like auto win. But, you know, the AI was brain dead. Like, in Warhammer series, high ground should matter more. Like, this high ground, these brigands are actually doing some damage on these guys just because they're on high ground. High ground and combat like this is punishing, you know. If you're attacking an enemy on high ground, you'll be punished, no matter who you fight. And this thing is practically disappeared from the Warhammer series. There's some leadership buff and some slight change to the multiplier on the attack, almost irrelevant. It's not good enough, what I'm saying. Same like with the leadership system. The leadership system has been lacking for years. The high leadership is too much and the low leadership is not enough. So the leadership bonuses are too high and the leadership penalties are too low. It creates a highly imbalanced scenarios. And it makes the undead look really bad. That's the beauty of turn-based games, Shirviza. We can talk about all kinds of shit, because, you know, on Twitch, you're not over just playing game, you're just chatting with people as well. This does irritate some people, especially when they wanna, you know, see shit. Like, you know, they wanna see battles and not 4-hour turn 1. Look at Freck there, with his fancy armor. Did you play Warhammer 1 Shit Wizard before they added Healing Cup? The undead were actually quite scary, especially for the early Empire. It's like the fear was at that point -10, there were not many leadership bonuses, and it felt like even from the AI side, it would be sometimes too much. I underestimated the Castle Dragon of Garrison a couple of times. So basically, the worst thing about the game, balance of power, of course. I sent Thorgrim with a decent army, and I'm attacking Castle Dragonhof. Yellow bar, full yellow bar. I go in battle and I lose battle. Because the dwarf warriors are prone to getting terrified. Especially as they take damage, and would cause some really big swings in damage dealt. So, yeah. The undead haven't been like that since, yeah. The Empire got overbuffed while undead got dick, especially on the AI side. To make matters worse, they're using zombies. Is it possible to balance those things too much factions? That's not true. The multiplayer is to blame for these things post here. Because undead are very effective in multiplayer. Can't say impossible to many factions, it's just lazy. Also, the same laziness from the devs, because they balance for multiplayer, not for single player. How on one hand they can overbuff the Empire to the point where they're just brain dead auto-win faction, and then you have vampire counts which actually require effort to play without some serious cheesing. And as the AI, they become one of the worst factions. Well, they used to be pretty good. The problem is their rework policies. They can't rework factions without taking into consideration how it's going to affect their enemies. So it's only natural when they rework the Empire, but the last rework for the vampire counts was over 2 years, that the vampires are gonna become dog shit. And when the vampire AI is using zombies in their armies, which they should not even have as a recruitment option, it's so much worse. So it's their rework policies that just make things worse over time. It is not impossible to balance it. It's just they have a bad system of doing it. If they buff the Empire, they should take into consideration what cause will this do. You know, cause and effect. They buff one faction, but you know, they think as the vampire counts were the first to get rework, they are fine next to what, 2 years later. It doesn't work like that. They got one of the oldest reworks, and when you look at the old reworks, especially the Wood Elf rework and the Beastman rework and the lazy Empire rework, the rework is like much worse. And the fact they got it the first and these factions got better reworks make things even worse. That's why they have, when they do reworks, they can't just rework one faction at a time. They need to rework more than one. And they have to take into consideration what effect will this do with the enemies, the natural enemies of this faction. Because Empire and the Vampire should be close in balance to each other. If they are not, the Empire is broken. And yes, we did experience years of broken Empire because of that. Who knows why they did it like this, but there have been years of complaining, almost turned into a meme at some point, where noobs who pick Empire and then complain undead are too hard. And I feel like half the reason the Empire got those lazy technologies that are almost broken for AI, for example, is because of this complaining. And that's just lazy devs taking shit feedback instead of taking proper feedback. Because, guys, even if you don't like the vampires, you gotta admit, the vampire counts are one of the most unique factions in the game. There's not many factions that are more unique than the vampire counts. And the vampire counts AI should be very different than the vampire counts player. And they should definitely get more effort in these things, mechanics and balancing for the campaign. Who cares about multiplayer? For example, one thing to mention, like the AI should never recruit zombies. Never. They should zombies shouldn't even exist in the campaign. They should just be a kind of mechanic where you summon them out of nowhere or something like that. Just like one example. Zombies being as a recruitable unit cripples the AI, cripples them to the point where they're next to useless. Just this is one example. Another example is Terrorgeists and Vargulf having 40 base leadership in 2022. That is not impossible. That is just lazy shit devs that don't understand the game. Meanwhile, they release these units' counterparts, and units in the same tier with a base leadership at least 30 to 40% higher from DLC in the same faction. There is definitely complex changes which might be impossible to do on a large scale in a campaign like Mortal Empires or Immortal Empires, whatever you want to call it. But common sense and what's right. These guys are professionals. They're getting paid. We are paying them. We are buying their product. There's no excuse to have shit like that. Look at the damage in Ball. That's a lot of damage. Yeah, I think the blood is coming with Mortal Empire Shit Wizard. RuneScape. Try to pin as many as we can. Make sure the leader doesn't get away. Let's get his armor. Are you still alive? RuneScape. Wasn't your character one of the early ones that got killed? Ah, no, you're Gotch Lord. Yeah, you're alive. Alive and kicking. Yes, that's this is a regular two-handed scythe. I've been trying it out. It's slightly better than an orc weapon. Archmagnus Jr. Yeah, there you are with a unique. There you are. Got a black cattle hat with a unique. What's it called? The sword lance. I haven't had a death in a long time. Make sure we pin everybody so nobody flees. This guy might flee. I'm not gonna risk another attack here though. We have the 5th retinue unlocked, and I have Cook, and I got the Lookout, and we are ready for OCD exploring. I really like the new Headhunter. Yeah, this guy's had a real nice terrain. Taking quite a bit of armor damage here. Oh, he hit twice there on a 40% chance. Damn, that's a little shit ton of armor damage. That guy changes his tune fast. I love it when a hit like that happens. Yeah, this guy has good armor, so we should go for it. He's a military cleaver too. We should maybe route him just by posting a guy here. He resisted. He's a good fatigue, let's adrenaline. Maybe we wound him next turn. His armor is worth getting. There's some really big hits from Aramond. He does have huge and killing frames right now. Might not be able to surround him here properly. The guy survived as well. Okay, he dead. Hey T. Taking a lot of damage here. There's gonna be a lot of tools. Yeah, my first Black Monolith was... first time I did it, nearly everybody died. That's a lot of loot here. Do not click sort all, LH. Do not click sort all. We did get the reinforcement Halberg. Okay, that was excellent. That was excellent. I'm getting paid a lot for this job. The items that are worth more, we put below, and we try to sell at a higher value. $64 tools, damn. This job is gonna pay a lot. This is a padded nozzle helmet. They didn't have a good armor. The head, at least. Started in Finstermark. I still have a negotiator for these things. Do have also lookout and the cook. This slow relations, the grade I feel like they should be normal in this game. And this guy should pretty much prevent the relations from going down. I did Black Monolith and Ijirok. $2,730, it's a lot for this job. They did buff the Barbarian Madman Ijirok, apparently. All my endgame funds going to food and famed items. So in the late game, money will go into a couple of things. It's gonna be food, famed items, and really talented bros, which, you know, can be the most expensive thing because you're gonna have to roll higher stuff. That's pretty much gonna be your main expense. The game doesn't have like a big money thing other than the famed items for the long game. 187 here. It's good to sell most of the stuff. I got some Unghold hide, so we can craft better quivers, I think. If I remember right. Fall tracks. So basically calling it's fine as it is right now, but I think for us, for the players like me that like the long game, I feel like if they ever do another update, that update should be focused on that. More stuff for the long game, and you know, we talked about this several times. There's definitely things to do about that. They could create, you know, banks, guilds, bases, ships. You know, we could buy the small galley, medium galley, large galley. You can travel the seas. There's some sea combat stuff like that. Regarding guilds, there could be a million things. It's kind of crazy calling, Rebus, it's kind of crazy regarding famed items. These guys, they say this game is balanced around 1 or 2 crises. Meanwhile, the famed items are so fucking expensive, nobody can buy them in this part of the game. So they do cater a little bit for the long-term players in that regard. But they never really released an update that really you guys go the long game for that. This city, we want to get allied reputation, so easy job like this is very good. Finstermark, I'm almost allied. And the negotiator will make sure we keep this rep. This is a city also has a Fletcher. And this city also has a Fletcher. And I want to travel between this city for a while to have my best chance of getting famed warbows. It's my best chance at warbows. Okay, we have Unhold hides. We fought Unholds last time, so we'll get big weavers. Contains 14 arrows. You guys seen that fight I had against the undead, the really hard one? And it was not even that close to the civilization, and no famed item there. So RNG can also hurt in this game. So this RNG, the system they build doesn't really support their agenda of balancing the game against 1 or 2 crises. Unless you're really good at the game and you find a way to just, you know, speed up through like the first 60 to 100 days, like really fast for some reason. From what I've heard about some people, they tend to use mods to lower some tedium, but apparently, you know, this tedium, they consider tedium is actually actual important part of the game. So there's that too. I like the chill nature of some of the parts of the game, and I don't find these things tedious at all. And it's just, you know, the flow of the game as well. It helps also with patience as well. If you're just gonna go click, 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 zoom, 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 you're gonna start to create very thin patience with games. And I notice a lot in the recent years that people tend to lose patience fast as they play the game, and then they try to, you know, blame it on the game, or, you know, they want further changes regarding that. In some matters they might be correct, but there's also areas where it's important, that part where you need that patience. This guy approaching a great sword on high ground. Yeah, Alexis, a little bit more stalker, yeah. There's a time for these games, Alexis. I prefer to play them in the evenings or during the night. Fit the every atmosphere of the game. Playing them during the day doesn't have the same feeling. Actually doing the game the service. I played some more Stalker yesterday if you missed it, but I'm definitely gonna play more. My schedule shifted again a little bit too much. All the strangest thing we encountered so far is some invisible thing in the sewers, like some eyes running at you, and it's kind of like some kind of humanoid monster. That's where we left off. Finstermark is right now at Allied. I'm gonna try to rebuild at some point. I don't like throwers. Throwing weapons seem rather silly to me. I enjoy the bow. Crossbow or handgun seems fine too. Two skulls, huh? Erla Greenskins, they're the closest to the west. And like what Flame War said, no. We're working on it. I enjoy bows way too much to use throwing weapons. We can't take this job with this damage. Probably 20 plus notches. There's a hedge knight. Can't say no to that. Ooh, we got some ASMR. Some really good quality rain. All we need is now is someone to whisper in your ears. Hey, Crown's End.
Oh my god. Have you seen that shit?
Hey there, bro. Good morning.
What the hell?
Found some really nice ASMR lately, and you know, the girl that whispers uses pretty much this in almost the same rain in the background. That hedge knight is probably gonna slaughter everybody before we get to it. Ooh, full helm, heavy lamellar harness, and a hammer. That hedge knight is no joke. Keep those sky on, guys. I still think the most dangerous hedge knight is the two-hand flying mace. The hammer one is also not to be underestimated. Flanked mace hits the head are just deadly. They're gonna get confident killing these guys. They got the Skaven warlord behavior. We'll take him with the room and use whips to disarm him. We'll clear these guys before the guys are on trade. We can prevent some confidence. They got one footman. So we had some of these guys around as well. Interesting. So there's some men-at-arms here as well, not just caravan. What the hell? Wasn't the head, right? Hit him on the head. Utterly destroyed in a single hit. Confidence. These guys with the confidence are insane. We definitely need to disarm him. He's probably gonna kill all these footmen. His armor is one of them really heavy armors, but it's worth money. I think we can do it probably here with this guy being surrounded by footmen. Jesus. Never mind. Never mind. Never mind. Fucking what the fuck is this head? Killing frenzy, reach advantage. Fucking hammer, man. Hammers are nuts. That was AoE hammer attack followed by a kill into berserk into another kill. Bali, you're using a two-handed flying mace is one of the best weapons. surrounding a hammer. Oh my god, man, that's such a bad idea. I do carry sometimes stuff like that, bandages and stuff. I don't like this. Okay, we're good. She does just want to see my guys getting murdered. There's a reason why I have so many whips, so we avoid bad RNG. Okay, let's see. Heavy lamel armor is here. This armor is way too heavy. Full helmet is here, but no hammer. I guess hammer got damaged in the attack. He did a couple attacks with the hammer, which means, you know, it lowers the chances of you getting it. But this is still really good to get. Shit, this stuff is expensive. Armor is not good, but we can sell it for money. And this one armor is way too heavy. Oki Jr. is getting a full helm. Now we are actually looking for the hammers now. Probably gonna get lumberjacks and try to hope to get 2 stars melee skill and melee defense. We're gonna be sticking a little bit longer to the Fletcher route, and then we're gonna do a little bit exploring. It's probably gonna be a combination of exploring and sticking to the 2 Fletchers on the map to hope to get famed stuff. There are two famous cities here. It's not in here though. And we're not gonna be recruiting anybody until we do some cities exploring. This is an excellent job. Excellent job. This area had the lindworms a couple of times, so you don't want to just rush it. Spearing villages is a shame. This is the worst event for trade. What is this? A series of barks followed by muted growling interrupts your work. You leave your tent to see that two war dogs, Jaws the war dog and Hayes the war hound, are fighting. They lock their jaws on the nape of each other's necks. A few brothers try to intervene, but every time they do, the war dogs briefly separate and snap at the humans as if to say this fight is between them and them only. Well, let the hounds sort it out themselves. You elect to stand back and let nature take its course. Once the dust settles, you step forward to see how everything shook out. Well, the battle over, you have Oki Jr. take a look at the war dogs. They growl as he approaches, but that's all they got to muster, for the fight has been kicked out of them. He reports on a few broken teeth and they each got a bit of a limp. But they ain't lame. In time they'll be good as new for fighting, hopefully just not fighting one another. Such is their nature. I'm not sure. I've never seen that event before, I think. Not sure what would happen if we interfered. It'd be cool if you had your guys had like a galley in Kilsing and you could just board the galley. Of course you'd buy it and then you can sail this area here. Maybe some sea events, maybe some fighting with the pirates and stuff like that. We get heads from the Ifrits. Don't, it will be in Immortal Empress, don't worry. God damn. Shit, the wizard is a serious man. Put a prediction for injuries. Ifrits can be unpredictable. They nearly killed one of my guys with some bad RNG because of the headshots. This guy's on high ground, which makes them a little more dangerous. Welcome back, Frog. Key fighting Ifrits is let them get more and then you go for the kills. Archer is not very worth it in this fight, but we don't have much reserve. And waiting is always good, because the small ones will come to you with when the medium and large ones throw them. The AP so far, it's I think it's Archmagnons. Should have waited with that one. Sometimes waiting is the best thing you do against these things. Now they might merge again because of that. No health. Not sure we get heads from these things. I mean, we should, right? Archers are not very useful in these fights. Sometimes they can get their armor down. Okay, clean. Five sulfurous rocks. Oh, they get heads, give heads. And the Northerners were like, what the hell is this? So basically you're doing a patrol and sometimes these guys just go after you, like focus. This just confirms it. I decided to have a system in my inventory calling which is way better to manage stuff. Yeah, bro, what the hell? Could I get you to explain how the battle? Sure. We're the server button. Go away, shit wizard. Why you just want to make the streamer suffer, shit wizard? It's like streamer is happy and you're unhappy, and streamer has to be, you know, unhappy too. Or the bad stuff brings you unhappiness. Happiness. The real shekel burners, huh? The shekel meta is evolving. Queen's got a level. These guys are nice to come to me. So basically calling, I have my first item in the inventory is any item that is worth 1000. When you open the shop, this is going to be your very first item. 1000 will tell us the values of the shop's best, in case like 18.6, 186. And then after the 1000 item, I get a bunch of food. So it tells me if I need any food, so I buy the food. There's a little bit of gap between the food and the resources. It's going to be in this order on the shop. And then I got a bunch of cheap stuff that just, you know, dump into the store. And at the bottom, I got stuff that are expensive, worth repairing and selling at a higher value. And below that, I got spare gear and trophies and items I might use later. When you enter the shop, you'll see also clearer what I'm talking about. Because the order of the items in the inventory is also the order of the items in the shop. So for example, I go to the shop here, and you can see prices here are 15.9%. I can see how much food I have, and then if I want to sell any of the resources. For some reason, something happened here, lost at sea, and we gotta cook, which means food is worth a lot here, and we can profit a lot with food. Look at that. I should. Hey, Viper. Yeah, the event where made a lot of food more expensive. Seems to roll the spring villagers quite often. A little bit too often, yeah, really. They don't really like dealing with strangers, and we're ally with this city, so we're not really strangers, so the event is not even fair. How can we be strangers here? We've got we've been here 100 times and we ally with them. That could have been nice, but they only during the night. Disappearing villagers. A good chance that all this bread can be sold high in that other place. How's their house reputation here? Open with the house Arnsberg. Not in Norway, we're close to Allied. I mean, we're all Allied, but close to Max. Spinning villages can be cleared. It's probably gonna be spiders or nachos. 23 nachos. Archwing's level 14. Get a little bit more melee defense, melee skill. Is a minor. No Colossus. Let's get a little bit more fatigue. One scout, 23 nachos. Should be most of them lower ones. 2 trees in the way for the shooters. Nachos are really weak to morale. Looks like no big ones. We'll just wound them, and when they engage, we'll just go slaughter them. Archers don't have any armor, so they're pretty soft. Hey, Adam.
Oh my god. Have you seen that shit? Holy shit. What the hell?
As we create corpses, we don't want give them access to those corpses. They're starting to lose morale, so it's gonna change drastically soon. As you can see, it's happening even more. And we move forward and we deny the corpses. They eat corpses and then they get morale buff, heal and get stronger. They're not dangerous to have armor, unless they are big ones. Let them do their turn, then we start killing them. Might have been must have been a headshot. Pin them so they don't flee, kill more of them. Everyone can flee. That's how we deal with nachos. We got pretty good initiative even in that such a bad push shape. Get your chance, Gotch Lord, you missed it. One tile away from this guy. Might still be able to shoot him though. Okay, only one fled. Give us a separate down, we get the down and we clear that thing. Barbarian King over 7,000, 3 skulls. It might be the one with the crazy amount of chosen. There's some good Volvo priced here. 70.3. There's some cheap stuff here. This stuff might be still available in the South City. Yeah, they still have the fisherman issue. Fletcher, we can't have that background with this origin. Look at that wine, 261. I guess the peasants want to drink wine, they're gonna pay for it. Hoping for war bows at the Fletchers. We have money for it. Collector's event is not that common now. There's a Fletcher in Attendorn, there's a Fletcher in Finstermark. Brigands are moving around, now they went north. Give a lookout, tells us about it. This could be a much bigger nachos around, right? This thing again, this lost a nostril helmet, the one with the black dye. Get the whip. No, no longer a drunkard, nice. Second try. No more drunks, no drunks allowed in this company, only I can drink. Lost one of the spare helmets. There's okay attack again. I don't have enough food to go in the mountains. Where the fuck did they go? Why is this city they always go to the other side of the mountains? 15 direwolves? Hell yeah, we haven't seen direwolves in this run. You can drink, shit wizard, but you can't be a drunkard. Not on the job. Losing shit in my, you know, in the wagons. I like to call the dire wolves rockets, because they're kind of like rockets. Especially these frenzied ones. I thought, you know, it's like, where the hell were they all gone? It's like, I haven't seen dire wolves in a long time. Company should be named No Fun Allowed. You can get drunk, but we only accept functional alcoholics that don't lose shit. They got mega initiative and they get overwhelmed as well. Damn, that's a shooter. This one gonna flee if we don't tank him. We can't catch that one. Direwolves drop unusually large wolf pelts, adrenaline glands, and saber tooth. Some food as well. We actually need food. Saber tooths are trophies. Are treasures, not trophies. These pelts can be used to create armor attachments. I don't remember exactly what this adrenaline glands are used for. I think it's nothing useful for my playstyle. Yeah, nothing useful for my playstyle. I guess I'll just sell them, get 20% value out of them sometimes. Sucksdorf, friendly, this is gonna put us very friendly. Look at all that bread. Yeah, cook, so that food is actually good. Good to buy. What do we have bandages on here? We got a bandage on Baal. And that's it. Make sure we get another bandage. No more Stalker. Played some of the Sphere games during different hours. We'll be playing more Stalker. Yeah, I like atmospheric games during you know, night hours. Especially, you know, like Stalker. Eventually we're gonna get that event for Caravan, and it will send to one of the cities and it will grant us what we're looking for. So the spitting villages are the shrats. Direwolf Pelt Mantle provides 15 durability to the armor, also lowers enemies that are engaged in melee resolve by 5. Looks good on him, so I'll put it there. Big forest around, so shots are gonna be a thing. The Fletcher in Finstermark, Fletcher in Attendorn. We're sticking a bit here. Hey, okay. I ran a bit today. I'm just too heavy to run. It's hell on the joints when you're really overweight for running. There's some vampires here, and this is the event. It's appearing villagers again. It's a good pay though. Direwolves again, this time 19 direwolves. Direwolves are just what we want. We don't want to fight him during night because our two of our archers are not good at night. It's a lot of direwolves. The direwolves are no problem at this point, but shit can happen with a lot of friends direwolves. Hey, Bloomcoals. That's a very good riposte. What the? They have that good defense sometimes. Normal shit almost back. Well, I woke up 5 AM today, Bloomcools. Walked 20 kilometers a day. What the hell is it? I guess he has high ground. The armor got eaten, but he does have other stuff. Gonna take a lot of damage next turn if we don't get him out of that place. At least it hit the head. That one is confident in his position. Yeah, Rubio. Yeah, it's definitely been getting hotter again. There was a large pack of dire wolves. That was a very good job. Steremoon says, anyone else hang copium right now? We always hang copium here. That's why our copium supplies are real slow. Price is above average here. I do have a room in inventory though. It's nice for stockpiling food and exploring, but we're also looking for other things right now. What is this? Airlock? Cocoon Moon says I don't need a working game, I just need a green skin to bash heads with. Copium. Ooh, there's still shrats here, Patrol here, it's a very good patrol as well. This is the northern patrol. So this house has patrol going north and this house patrol south. They're both good. And we do want to stay in this area because of these two cities with Fletchers. This city is in bad shape. It's some of the highest quality wood prices. There you go. Maybe we visit that place. We don't need 25 heads. This is remnants from the undead crisis. Should be a standard undead composition. Ooh, it's actually even easier than a standard one. No geists. We expect 40 Celsius for the weekend. Yeah, I heard. Put a prediction for injuries. This is a nice undead comp, but it's low risk without Geists. Geists bring some RNG to it. You should get close to Necromants to end it quick though. Necromants at the bottom. Ooh. Let's see if he possesses somebody first. Okay, that's a bad possess. It's very good when they possess somebody and they rush into us so they get slaughtered immediately. So I need to move like 3 tiles here. This music is so good, yeah. But I can hold this side here with a long axe. Somebody said that making music for video games is expensive. When somebody asked they should create unique battle music for several factions that they don't have it in Warhammer 3. Minimal, a small indie company here, Battle Brothers, has some of the highest quality audio and music in the industry. If these guys can do it, they literally need government help to create the content, games. Meanwhile, the largest studio in Europe gets the most white knights in Europe. There's several expensive weapons on these guys. Need to kill the necromancer early. Should probably send one more guy from the top here. You're not even that outnumbered. Necromancer is almost in range. I guess it's a good possess for us. There's definitely a lot of fallen heroes. But they have to roll like the highest armor to be any threat with and then possess. Like these two guys, but they don't have the right weapons and they're guarding the necro. It's sometimes it's very odd. I think they made this on purpose. This mid-round possession for the next round. Hey, some prayer. Hey, Claudius. What? Wow. Wow. That's why I get up from my bed in the morning. Necro? What necro? Well, Rome is no longer a drunkard, so he's more skilled with the spear. Dissertation cutting heads. Some more heavy hitters on the other area. Maybe somebody moves here somehow. And that spear will break if it continues like this. Did a lot of damage on the armor. And the spear will not last like this. Enough spear wall. was a big blow. Hopefully it doesn't get hit high roll again. Okay. The fallen heroes, yeah, they can rise even without a head. Nice and clean. It's pretty good loot here considering. Three military cleavers. Khalidis hoping level 13, 94 range skill. $99 fatigue. Okay, settle level 13. $77 health with Colossus and Nimble. Which tools do they have? 123. Should also provide us with all the heads, right? Yeah. $73 tools to repair this damage. These guys have appeared in from nowhere. The second time Alps spawn in the morning. They got the spring villagers against Alps causing trouble. Our health should be good enough for this fight. Got a few barbarian chosen. Spooky stuff. Well, these are some higher roll weapons on the head, so there's always a chance somebody gets killed. This is just barbarians. Does any do any Exiles get killed? Exiles of Warhammer, that's our company name. They got 2 chosen. This is kind of spooky considering they got the guy restoring vigor, right? Wow, he actually survives a headshot with no helmet. I need to back their morale. He didn't use adrenaline, I guess he didn't get close enough. That was a good shot as well. Goddamn drummers. That build is such bullshit if you ask me. It's like almost like just wants to make murder shit. Just like that. These guys just bangs a couple of drums and everybody's like, I just didn't run a sprint. I didn't just exert myself to swing weapons. And they start rolling heads after that. Those hammers are really bad if they hit the head. The second guy that survived a big hit to the head. These guys have really hard heads. We did some okay damage, but their morale is still pretty good. Guivi's in a little bit trouble here. Hope I hit this guy. If I miss, it's gonna be pretty good bad in this area with this guy here as well. The guy's supposed to be dead and he hit my guy. What the hell, man? Die! Goo is in deep shit. I wish he got hit at least once in the head. That's a bad miss. We should just ignore this guy. You don't want to be in one range of these guys. No, 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 no. Damn, had to hit him in the head. This guy is a hammer, huh? This is the dangerous weapon against him, so it's okay here. Missed the K-57. That was a headshot, nice. Trying to demoralize them here. This guy is playing very carefully. I noticed when they have only a few chosen, they're almost like hedge knights, playing very carefully. That was a bad miss. Was it chosen as well? What the hell? I had 3? The guy was like, get the chosen. He's trying to break a Seeper shield and a shield expert. Bad code. Bad code. You're like 2 guys smacking that shield to break it. Frog saving Guivi. That is exposed to 3 attackers. Double kill for Armon, beautiful, beautiful. You still use drums in melee, huh? Two headshots, huh? Damn, they managed to break it in the end! Everybody dead, but they did it! That's MP there, ladies and gentlemen. I was clean, no injuries. We got in a tough spot for a moment. Lost 2 shields. Nothing even special dropped here. One of the chosen has played safe. Oh dear bro, level 13, 93 range skill now. And resolve 1 health. Terminal 14. Let's build up 10 mil defense. Solar range defense strap to take. I like it on shooters and like simple pole arms that gonna stay reach, especially while they're leveling. So a little bit on a like a archer, why not? It gets you there. Like ideally you don't want to get any range defense. But some of these guys can use it. Prices are okay here right now. Actually get a full condition, full durability to cake all the plates. When this event happens, those trophies from Ifrits are worth so much. We gotta hit a breaking point here in health. Still only wants hyenas. We don't have any spare super shields, huh? Going between the two fletches, Finstermark and Attendorn, trying to get the famed warbows. Erlak is getting attacked from the west, I guess. Erlak is here, and I guess there's a lot of wild area. Apparently from here to there is 1 day. I feel like it's 1 day missing in this route here to be on their set time. We made over 3,000 gold so far from the Golden Goose. That's my objective, find famed warbows and do some exploring for the map. And then get some hammers. Three skull can have like 10 big nachos. There's a Fletcher in 2 cities on the route, and I'm hoping it will roll famed warbows eventually. And we're getting a rip and other stuff around. Damn Stalker? No. Just not a good time to play right now. Like those games during night. Am I done with Warhammer? Yes. Rome wants to trade on. Okay, 2 out of 3. Rome +1 resolve. Nice. What the hell were they going? Trying to get the dawn first. Who needs to pay bills and survive the next year, right? Let's become a variety stream, accept sponsors, and praise every single game we play. Leave those brigands alone? No. This guy is a military cleaver. Hey, Salon. Am I ready to melt? What's melting, Strachon? So chill in my room, I might need to wear socks. My room is so small that I put the AC on 25 and it's cold. I did make a picture of my AC unit over the table, Rubio. Put it on Discord, I guess you missed it. Yeah, the AC is straight above me. It's blowing cool air into the ceiling. There's no spiders in my room. I don't open window anymore. That a little bit in the morning. How do I get to your Discord? Especially my Discord should work. Above the table. Okay, Shiriza, my bad. Sleep there. Above the table. Shiriza, you have dirty thoughts. What's been going on with Shiriza lately? My room is not that big, and this was the smallest AC they had, and it's supposed to be for like 25 to 30 square meters. So I guess it cools it really well on the lower settings. Every time Bloom says Mortal Empress lose fine brain cells, do you have any spare brain cells left, should visit? Bloom cools is what you would call like a old fart. It's like Marconos, but European version. Isn't this nice? Brigands in the Bell Brothers AC room. I don't know, guys, I don't see Bloom the same anymore. Ever since he was a red name for 2 weeks, he's changed. He's a different person now, guys. That was beautiful. You can take the chatter out of the dungeon, but you can't take the dungeon out of the chatter. I already suggested she should change his name to Blow Me Cools. Just couple of letters and that's it. Not doing that big change, right? It kinda is rotation. When you look at his name, it's kinda like Blow Me Cools, right? Kinda is, yeah. Now I see it. This is the chat, and this is Blow Me Cools right now. He's swearing. Outnumbered. He'll do anything not to die. This is a brigand so generous. You might say that brigands are almost more generous than Shit Wizard. You know, did I tell you guys what was in my head when I saw Shit Wizard the first time? If you ever played Dungeons and Dragons and you got you know, like a group of people, you know, usually like 3 are into it. There's a dungeon master who's like pushing everybody into it, and then it's like they need another guy, you know, somebody in the party, and they're like, they get the guy, and there's just like, he's like, I don't have anything better to do. And these 3 guys, they're like naming their characters elfish names, dwarf name, you know, they're getting into it. And then this 4th guy, you know, he makes his wizard and he names it Shit Wizard. And everybody's like, come on. And they got a Shit Wizard in the party. I've actually seen a person like that. You know, gets convinced to play Dungeons and Dragons, and then he doesn't want to put any effort into it. You know, they want him around because, you know, he's, you know, part of the group, and they try to, you know, get him into it, but no, he's like, no, he's just there to, you know, for, you know, social event, smoke, drink, and eat, and play his Shit Wizard. We always drank and smoked more than we actually played D&D. Yeah, I know, I know. Happened here as well. It's just an excuse, you know, to it's like it's easier to gather people in a group, especially a group more than 4 or 5 people, when you have like an event like that, than just tell them, let's go eat, drink and smoke, stuff like that. They played D&D, yes, they did. It's been ages ago. I was like 13 or so. So it's been a long time. First time I played D&D, my father came downstairs and made us throw out a demon summoning book, as he called it. Uh-huh. They were waiting for a weaker target here. It didn't matter if we were there or not. You had that book that summoned stepmothers, am I right, lads? I mean, depends. Is it Marconos' stepmother? Marconos appeared out of thin air. Past his prime. evil. What the? That's just beautiful. Trees in the way, calling deleted those two guys. Allow it when the caravan guys actually move forward. Most of the time they just stand randomly back, not moving. Now we're in a forest where there's limited room, they move forward. How convenient. What do you call these enemies again? Brigands. Cadavers. What weapon is Golant using? Is using sword lance. I guess it's a war site. Indiana. This is like my my basic marksman. This is what I like to get on it. This one is using a two-handed scythe. It's a two-handed cleaver. It's a basic one, but we haven't seen anything else. $38.73 now, no. More tracks. I think we need longer routes for this place to get refreshed. There's a Fletcher in this place and there's a Fletcher in this place. Trying to stay close, hoping to roll famed warbows. We can also go exploring. We do have the setup now for exploring. Oh, look at this guy, Smart Brigands. Nice. That's the problem with criminals, you know. You clear one group of criminals, the next week there's more. There's never end of them. They had children, that's good, else. When they grow up, we can kill them too. Maybe they grow out to be Batman. I don't think so. Warhammer in 12 days? What? Didn't nobody told him the news? He's missing critical information. Él no sabe, yeah. They didn't delay DAOs, but it's getting released towards the end of the month.
Oh my god.
Thanks, Alan.
Have you seen that shit? Holy shit.
God damn, this Diag bro is just mowing them down. No fighting axe. I don't think that guy even used his fighting axe. Yeah, like I made the Boom Cools a mod for two reasons. Other people don't time me out anymore, and so I don't have to time him out for a week or 2 weeks, because he said we will not be playing Diablo 2 Resurrect anymore, and we still did it at the time. Yeah, we need to take a little bit longer route for this place. So Illich, when is the time you start a new working guild? I'm not starting a new working guild, just... Unless my drives die and... something, no, there's no fresh starts anymore. No. Well, shit can happen, Strachel, okay? Unpredictable stuff. And then they can have follow-up, and doesn't mean we do it all the time. What is that? What is that? I will tell you this. If I ever play World of Warcraft again, I will make Fuhir and Cervantes and Folder again VIPs of this channel. Then I'll ban them all, I promise. If that happens, I'll ban them and we're good. More tracks, huh?
Oh my god. Have you seen that shit? Holy shit. What the hell?
Hey, Godric. Well, we got a job here for next time. What's the plan right now in this game? We can do routes in this area here and hope we get warbows at Fletcher. That's probably gonna be my go-to activity to chill. There's also explore this stuff here. Find the barbarian madman. We do have lookout and the cook, so we can explore. Also, so you can also find some, you know, ruins, maybe some faded items. But specific stuff is usually gonna be in the more consistent in the towns. Other than that, once we're done with exploring, I'm gonna be looking for hammers. At least one hammer first before anything else. But I'll be probably doing exploring for a couple of weeks in of daytime. Get max benefit from the lookout and the cook. And probably switch some of these for at least the bounty hunter and something else. Concluding the talk? Yeah, we concluded the talk. I woke up 5 in the morning, so it's already pretty late in the day for me. I'm gonna be on a ship into regular schedule for a few days. We are going to also play Civilization 5 this week, and we'll play more Stalker when schedule goes a little bit forward in hours. Maybe we start Civilization 5 tomorrow. We'll see. But once gets a little bit late again, Stalker, and once Stalker is done, when I'm done with it, back to Elden Ring. What else is the regular schedule? Starting around 4 PM, Shit Wizard. Waking up after 11 AM. I've been going crazy with exercise in the last couple of days, pushing, and yeah. Should have been in a vampire mode for a few more days. But it already shifted forward. Well, even if you go that's website with stats, it tells you usually starts at. Usually starts stream at 4 PM. So this tells you it's a regular schedule when it's a regular schedule, right? I saw for day, yeah, we're done for the day. Only been a long day for me. Maybe I managed to watch an episode of Star Trek tonight. What's this website? It's Twitch Tracker. It tracks the stats of the streamers. Yeah, I really need to take some time off. I haven't taken a day off since I started streaming. Soon, Kappa. That's gonna be for today, boys. I'll see you tomorrow. Thanks for watching, and till next time.